say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening and welcome, families, staff, guests, board members, and most importantly, class of 2020 seniors, to the Academy for Urban Leadership's virtual commencement ceremony. This is a very special moment in your lives. You've made it through your most important school year to date with many successes, despite the many challenges. This year, 98% of the graduating class is going on to higher education. This year's graduating class has received more than $13 million in scholarship money, the highest ever for an AUL graduation. And one member of our graduating class is committed to protect and serve his country by joining the armed forces. To the class of 2020, I want to say that I'm so proud of your accomplishments and so excited for your futures. You've shown that you're simply unstoppable, and you can and will do anything you put your mind to. As you transition to the next phase in your lives, always remember to make good choices, work hard, and do your best. And then do better. Former President Barack Obama said, "Better is good, and good is better." It may not be perfect, it may not be great, but it's good, and that's how progress happens. Once again, to the class of 2020, best wishes and congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. Trustees, honored guests, members of the faculty, staff, and administration, colleagues, our distinguished graduates of the class of 2020. Good evening and welcome. It is my very great pleasure to welcome you all to the 7th commencement. Together with the members of the Board of Trustees, I extend my warmest congratulations to all those receiving diplomas today and acknowledge the support that has helped you along the way. Thank you for the encouragement you have offered and in many cases, the sacrifices you have made so that your student could earn the diploma that they will take with them today. Class of 2020, we are here today to participate in and recognize your wonderful achievements. You join those AUL graduates in a continuing tradition that honors your endeavors. There can be no doubt about AUL's commitment to employing an educational design and experience that merges the highest standards of academic excellence while fostering convictions and commitment to social and economic justice. Be assured that at this moment, we are also part of a larger experience, a historic experience. For today, we are at the crossroads in history as we face the ongoing pandemic of COVID-19 and the continued fight for racial equality and justice in the form of the Black Lives Matter movement. In reflecting on my welcome address to everyone, I thought that maybe I should share a little about my transition from high school to college and a story that I have never shared privately or publicly until tonight, aside from the New Jersey Attorney Bar for admission. In November of 1996, I was driving to visit a high school friend for the Thanksgiving break. I was really feeling myself at the time. My mom, since I was now a college man, let me borrow the brand new family car. It was a 1997 Cadillac Eldorado Coupe. This thing was awesome. My friend and I, we didn't go to a party. We just played some basketball, played some video games, and decided to go out for a late snack at a local fast food spot. On our way back, we were pulled over. Police approached the car with guns drawn, yelling at us to place our hands outside of the windows of the car. We quickly realized they thought we stole the car. I guess my friend lived in a not so diverse city. We were arrested and the car was impounded, and despite my pleas that this was my family car, I was told I was drinking and driving and also on drugs. After 14 hours at the county jail, I was released to my mom and my little brother. I asked about my dad, who had to go to work. I learned that my parents had arrived an hour after I was able to get word to them that I was arrested. We lived over an hour away, and long distance at those times meant I could not get a free call from the jail. Let's just say my parents got there fast, only to be told that their son was too intoxicated to be released and was a danger to society. 4 months later, the case against me was dismissed, and the proof that I was neither on drugs nor did I have any alcohol in my system came to light, specifically a 0.00 blood alcohol content and a negative screen. This was the moment I decided that I wanted to become an attorney and learn about the law so that I would never be in this position and could help others if they ever found themselves in this position or any number of uncomfortable positions we often found ourselves growing up. Now, 24 years later, I have been an attorney for 16 years and been a prosecutor in 5 different cities in New Jersey for the past 2 years. Why a prosecutor? Because now I have the discretion in how justice is meted out, and I feel it is where I can make the most impact. Of course, being a prosecutor and spent my time here at AUL as part of the Board of Trustees for the past 6 years. This was my response to what had happened to me. A great person once said, "When you fall in a river, you don't automatically drown. It depends on how long you stay under the water." My challenge to you graduates during the remainder of today and as you leave AULCS is not to think of these past months of the pandemic and the protests for racial equality as leaving you with the glass half empty as to your high school experience. Let it inspire you and challenge yourself to continue to be a part of a solution, part of an ongoing mission and charter to the world, to be the best you can be as you discover your calling and become the key participant in writing your family and your community's history. There will be a time where the isolation and pressure can appear as great obstacles, but never let that stop your pursuit. 10, 15, 20 years from now, we will be asking class of 2020, yes, you, the graduates of class of 2020, what are you up to these days? I know your story will be one we can all be proud of. Today is a moment to reflect on how you spent your time here at AUL as the world has changed around us, to celebrate your engagement with the facts, opinions, and interpretations in all that you do. Today is a day to acknowledge and to celebrate your unwavering commitment to advance the cause and the knowledge that matter those things that matter most to you. As you reflect on your time at AUL, on all that you have done here and in neighboring communities, on the learning and the leading in which you have engaged, my hope is that you will carry these noble impulses with you wherever you go. that, shaped by this education and your own values, transformed by AUL and your peers, and inspired by those who have gone before you, you will know great happiness and see progress in your endeavors, and that you will continue to be a force for good in this world. This is our mission and charter, and this is the charge that comes with your diploma. Congratulations to the graduates of the class of 2020. I wish you all the best.
Before I begin, I want to say some things. To mine and all the other hardworking parents, thank you. To the teachers and counselors who spent so much time creating relationships with the students, thank you. And to my classmates and friends here that made my school experience what it was, thank you too. Anyway, hi. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Andy Chavitas. I know this graduation isn't really what we were expecting at the beginning of the year, but here we are, still finishing our high school careers at home. In fact, this year has not gone according to plan for most, but hopefully all the change going around us is going to turn out for the better in the future. When we first entered high school, we didn't really know what we were looking for. Some of us were not as confident as we wanted to be, and others had maybe too much confidence. Still, after 4 years and many lessons learned, we now leave Charter more aware of what we want and who we are. While this doesn't mean that we have all the answers right now, it means we've grown and we are ready to see more that is outside of this room and outside of this school. And as we leave high school, we should take into account that this new decade is ours to shape. It's ours to change for the better, and we must remember we're in a time where we have so much power. That also means we have to be careful about what we say, how we act, and what we fight for. I ask that you keep this in mind moving forward. A los padres y guardianes, gracias. Quiero agradecerles por siempre apoyar a sus hijos y motivarlos para que salgan adelante. Estoy muy agradecido con mis padres, que hacen mucho para mis hermanos y yo. Así que gracias, mamá y papá. Les digo a los estudiantes que aunque estos tiempos son extraños, debemos mantener la esperanza y la fe de que las cosas mejorarán. Tenemos mucho y debemos usarlo para mejorar los problemas que vemos. Padres, ustedes también ayudan a crear el futuro, y nada de esto sería posible sin ustedes. Espero que los hagamos orgullosos a todos. In the end, we might not remember a lot about US History 1 or about applications of math, but what I hope you do remember is what we did. I hope you remember the people and experiences, and although most of what happened in our high school careers may not matter in 20 or 30 years, I want you to remember that we grew and learned together. Our relationships, whether it be our family or friends, are incredibly important, so let's not forget the time that we spent together. We cried, we laughed, we argued, and we created in the same rooms of the same building. Thank you for that, because that's what made this experience so unique. That's how I know we're ready to take on whatever comes next, and that's why I hope I remember you as well. Congratulations, class of 2020.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We made it. You made it, I should say. Congratulations, class of 2020, and congratulations on graduating. What a year it was. I want to first thank all of you for your hard work, for welcoming me in September. But this day is about you. From September to March, we were in classes, in school, walking the hallways, me chasing you down about your uniforms. And then after March, things got a little crazy. But you know what? You adapted, you persevered, and look where we are now. So I want to congratulate all of you for your hard work and your dedication in making it through this crazy school year. I want to say good luck, but I know you don't need it because of what we had to go through to get here. All of you are going on to bigger and better things. I know that for a fact, and all of you are going to make this school proud. So the school is called Academy for Urban Leadership, and I know all of you are going to be leaders in the future. Thank you very much, and don't forget, where's your tie? Wear that tie. God bless and good luck.
Hi, I'm U.S. Senator Cory Booker from the great state, our great state of New Jersey. It is such an honor to give a few words to the graduates, but first to everyone in the high school who worked so hard, from teachers and staff to administration, and even those people who worked in the lunchrooms or did the custodial services. Everybody worked together to make this day possible. And the graduates, your guts, your grit, your hard work, and your sacrifice That is all to be congratulated and celebrated. I'm truly proud of you. You collectively have made us even more so Jersey strong.
Hello, my fellow graduates. You already know me, but for the sake of consistency, my name is Vanessa Mendoza, and I am your class of 2020 valedictorian. Right now, you're all at home, watching this recorded speech from a computer screen. I know we all wish it would have happened differently, but hey, at least we didn't have to wear our uniforms for 3.5 months. It's crazy to think that here we are graduating, when it seems like just yesterday we were entering freshman year without a care in the world. We survived everything, from killer tests to writing a 5-page essay the night before it's due. When you mix that with homework, after-school jobs, and trying to have a social life, it's amazing how we got it all done. Our teachers have helped us prepare for the future, but nothing could have prepared us for this. March 13th, the last day of school. Well, the last day of in-person school at least. I remember that Friday getting a notification that school would be out the next week and being so happy. We didn't expect to never go back. Waking up at 7 a.m. and putting on a uniform to go to school turned into waking up at 9 or 10, staying in our pajamas and doing our work on a computer. This pandemic changed our lives in a snap. But we got through it, right? We may not have had the same experience that we wanted and hoped for, but nonetheless, we made it. And the bonds that we have created together will last a lifetime and beyond. Here's a quote that I really like. Everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, then it's not the end. John Lennon. We must take these roadblocks that life has given us and find a detour around them. Even if it takes longer than you would like, you'll eventually get to your destination. Okay, this part's going to be a little sappy, I promise it'll be short. I want to thank all of my teachers for always believing in me and pushing me to become where I am today. I also want to thank the board administration. Continuing on, I want to give a big thanks to my friends who have made me laugh so many times and have constantly supported me. I want to thank my parents for always helping me take the extra mile. Lastly, I want to thank all of you, the class of 2020, for giving me 4 years that I will never forget. I wish you all in the best of your futures, and hopefully we'll cross paths again more than once. Thank you.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. And just call on Big Brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me.
At this time, it is now my honor to certify the candidates to receive their diplomas. Board of Trustees, on behalf of the faculty, I certify to you that these candidates have completed all of the academic requirements for the state of New Jersey and of the charter for the Academy for Urban Leadership and are entitled to receive their diplomas.